Ladies and gentlemen, just want to let you know there is something very special about this fight tonight. The winner of this fight will be on our Infliction show as we take it overseas. That's right, Infliction is going international on May 28th. We will be at the Mecca of Muay Thai at Lumpini Stadium in Thailand. And the winner of this fight gets to fight there against a Thai. So something very, very special about this fight tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And let's introduce you to our players. First of all, fighting out of our red corner, she weighed in at 56.8 kilos with a professional record of 7 victories from 13 starts. Training under Mark P's, fighting out of Strikeforce Muay Thai, Nathalie Viking Pavlides. Her opponent tonight in our blue corner, she weighed in at 56.5 kilos. Her professional record stands at 17 fights for 7 victories. Fighting out of Boars Muay Thai, please welcome Shannon the Cannon Tilbrook.
What up, what up, what up? Oh, I'm excited. This is the fight that I come to watch. This is the pinnacle. My ADD is going to kick off, so y'all just better sit back, brace up, and just let it go.
The comment section will kick off if we talk during runway, so there'll be someone who roasts me, so we'll be back in 60 seconds. The Cannon on screen, Shannon Tilbrook, Nat Pavlides to the left there.
Oh, I'm excited.
You are, Reese Lightning, you're very excited. We've had to give you some Valium and strap you to a chair.
It ain't working today. Oh, I've been waiting for this fight since I heard it. The winner of this fight goes to Lumpini Stadium.
Yeah, in just a couple of months too. Why don't you tell us before we kick off just why you're so excited about this one?
The winner goes to Lumpini, for starters, on the Infliction show over there. Shannon the Cannon fought on the last Infliction.
She was fantastic.
Amazing elbows, straight off the cuff, comes out the first round knockout. And then you've got Nat the Viking, just an absolute demon in the ring, and actually won the WBC belt off of Nicole Benny in her last fight on MTL. And she's backing up again in 5 weeks on, I think it was Eruption.
How come you only know, like you've done your research only on the female fighters?
I'm actually good friends with both of them.
Yeah, they're my friends. Yeah, that's right.
Totally tops.
Yeah, we're on Facebook.
We are. We're Facebook friends.
Here we are. Tilbrook and Pavlides in the middle. Tui and Lightning ringside. And you're right, Reece. This is going to be a cracker if the resumes add up.
I just want to give a shout out to both girls' sponsors for this fight. Nat the Viking, sponsored by Hard Knocks Fight Gear, Elite Garden, Evolve Nutrition and NAC Muay Life. And Shannon Tilbrook is sponsored by Ruben's Calf, Factory 1, Winter's Burgers and Slap Up DKs.
We need to get some sponsors. Anyhow.
I'm sponsored by Pirate Life, and it's not official.
Here we go. Pavlides working hard with the leather up top. Yeah, and I'm sponsored by Lamborghini. We'll just move, and Haynes Hunter. We'll move into that red corner, and this already is that willing technical fight you were talking about, Reece, particularly Tilbrook letting the elbows go and Pavlides really letting those hands go.
Yeah.
Mark Pease calling that in. I actually think Mark Pease is Benjamin Button. He looks younger than 5 years ago. I'm sure of it.
Yeah. He lives on the Gold Coast. Plastic surgery is a thing.
Pavlides forward and a missing elbow from Tilbrook that would have sent Pavlides to the Sunshine Coast if you don't mind.
Oh, I hear there's a boat up there that can be brought back.
It has dead bodies on it. And a minute and a half to go in this first round. Outside from Pavlides and looks to skip forward. Superman punch into outside. Worked very nicely for her. Turns and knees and she is corking at will. Tilbrook now just waiting for the break.
In Thailand, that's an automatic straight win, taking the back. Like, big points. So,
domination.
Vikings got the egg on her head.
Yeah, that's from that right elbow from Tilbrook. And as you said, Shannon not afraid to throw them. And sometimes people get their nicknames because they just rhyme. In Tilbrook's case, I think for her size, that right hand is a bit of a bomb.
Oh, for sure. But Nat the Viking, being from Sweden, little dad joke. You know why you never find ugly Swedes?
Right.
The Vikings didn't bring back the ugly ones.
Wow. The left outside upper thigh. Shannon Tilbrook showing that work from the knees of Pavlides. And for me, in this first, as we pull into the last 30 seconds, Reece, that's probably the difference so far. That knee work there, she's just picking a spot and she is drilling a hole to China.
Yeah, that's it. If you find that little chink in the armour, you've just got to nail it. Keep hitting. But the amazing thing about watching Shanny fight is she just doesn't take no for an answer. She's like, I'm not quitting. And both of these girls told me that they're going home in a body bag to lose this fight. Like, they're like, we want Thailand. You're going to send us home.
The winner off to Lumpini Stadium as we hit the stools at the end of round one. And Reece, very entertaining first round from both those girls. I know you're Facebook friends with both of them, so you won't say anything bad. But what do you see out of these highlights?
Viking taking the back is winning massive points. Shanny just keeps walking forward, just being that staunch gangster that she is. This fight, I know it's like more of the Instagram hashtag, but this is bad bitch vibes right here. Like, these girls are a whole mood.
Well, 30 seconds into the first round, we had significant bruising on both.
Yeah. Fiance, 20 years. Why are you not married? Get me a date.
Okay.
I need the Muay Thai married life scoop.
All right. Settle down, possessive grandmother. All right, we've got a fight to call here. Second round, nearly underway. It's Tilbrook, blue gloves, Pavlides, red gloves, Tui and Lightning ringside at the fantastic Croatian club. Croatian hospitality on point as always for the Infliction fight series. And I'm going to tell you, this one has special meaning on it. Nat Pavlides' work on the legs. It's going to mean something in that fourth and fifth round, surely.
See, I've been on both aspects. I hear all the time, every time I fight, commentators always like, oh, look at his leg, it's red, it's peppered. Man, I'm only going red because I'm so white, guys. Like, you slap white when it's icy cold, it goes red. So that may be the same situation.
You're also going red because you have no guard. But can we just agree that you're a special case for all things pain?
Just a bad dude. But I'm not as badass as the two women in the ring right now.
Tied up there, brought back to centre ring. As is always the case in these well-matched fights at a professional level, it's so hard. The wins, the victories are in the margins, you know. We've got two women who are incredibly skilled, and as I said, their records don't belie just how wonderful they are. And both of these women could march into the Lumpini Stadium with a good prep and really put on a show.
Yeah, they definitely will be going in with an amazing prep. I think it was in May, the fight show.
Yeah, it is. 17th, I believe.
And
just want to let Nick Atkins know I have got annual leave during that period.
I've definitely got it as well.
Reese has as well. Reese will fly economy. I only do business.
Oh no, that's fine. I'll fly the cheapest ticket. You put me on a boat and I'll get there.
A rickshaw.
But I love the focus and determination of both of the girls. Like, you can just see it in their face. They're both focused. Nat has about 6 greyhound dogs.
Yeah.
And she just non-stop runs them.
Collects them.
Oh, she's going to be that wife one day that just, you come home and there's a cow in your lounge room. It's like, what? She's just collecting animals along the runs.
That sounds like you, mate. Tilbrook pushing forward, right hand over the top.
Oh, the big elbows.
Reverse from Tilbrook was special. The cannon is pulling out some tricks. Pavlides, though, says, I'm a Viking. You'll have to do better than that.
Yeah.
My people raped and pillaged all over the world.
That's it. Build that shield wall and keep walking forward. She's a very calculated fighter too, Nat. Like, I noticed, like, she sits back a little bit more. And I don't know if it's to sort of save energy for some unknown reason, because she's super fit. For the later rounds when she has to go into that gangster mode and hit NOS on it. But yeah, she sits back, but just picks perfectly timed shots. And then you got Shanny that's just
a pest.
Yeah, she's like me on the microphone, just non-stop annoying. ADD takes over.
I can turn you off. Pavlides push forward. The call from Mark Pease is be strong here. Done so well just picking apart her opponent. You got Tilbrook pushing the pace. So evenly poised, Reese, and heading into these penultimate and final rounds, we have got a fight on our hands.
Oh, yeah. And they're coming into the round 3 with the replays. I wonder if we can get that elbow.
I'm sure the boys have done it in the truck, absolutely. You can see on these replays just what you were talking about stylistically, even in facial expressions. Tilbrook is on all the time. She's looking for something. There it is. And Pavlides, see, even then, directly after being elbowed, clean in the mush, she's like, what?
Just eats it for breakfast and is like, let's go.
Back on the plan.
Captain Workhorse.
An incredibly talented Australian middleweight who is renowned for just being a machine. So the fact that you guys come from the same gene pool is hilarious.
Yeah.
As Tilbrook pushes forward, even with her head, to start this third round, turned nicely from Pavlides, who doubles and triples up with that knee. Which one of these women is going to end up at Lumpini Stadium, middle of May? Thailand, the mecca of Muay Thai. So many would love to go. Not many have actually fought.
Yes.
This is a huge opportunity Nick Atkins is putting on here, and Infliction Fight Series.
Like, when I fought Chad on that last show, I was like, I'm not taking a knee. He would literally have to saw my head off for me to not win the fight.
He tried.
If Lumpini was on the cards. And I'm pretty sure that's how both these girls feel.
Tilbrook giving up her back, or her side to her back as well, quite easily. Just starting to slow a fraction there, Shanny, but we know something about this chick is when the fight's on, she's got plenty in the tank.
You can see the hematoma is starting to rise in Shanny's leg.
So I said to you first round or so, is it about now?
Yeah.
Big problem. Gives up the back again. And Pavlides says, I'll just drop a couple of nice little knees in that area again just to let you know.
They're just so calculated. It's just which dog wants to win the fight. And that's all it's coming down to.
Mad Max versus Terminator is what it is.
Yeah.
If I'm honest. Pavlides, the T1000, pushes forward.
Can I just point out you were totally showing your age by Mad Max and Terminator?
Hey, my co-host on my radio show is 12 years younger than me. I get called an old fart every day of the week. I'm good with it. Pushing forward now is Tilbrook, and I just love how this has been fought in a phone box. Oh. This whole fight. No one's standing at range. They're here to seize this particular opportunity. And amazing stuff. And again, Pavlides doing her bit to accumulate there. What she wants to do, of course, Reese, ultimately is stop the movement. But if she can't stop the movement, she wants the judges and everyone here to see, hey, the other girl's marked up.
That's it. If they like judging the scoring, the more power shots and whatnot, but it's like, you know what, bruising and all that, it shows more damage.
2 or 3 times there, Tilbrook. Just missing with those elbows. She'll elbow from any position, said Shannon Tilbrook. She doesn't care.
She's out there, and she's, you know, but when I talk to her, she's like, yeah, I'm definitely doing it for my kids. And I feel like Nat's doing it for her greyhounds. It's like...
Yep, the smarter version of a cat lady.
Yeah.
Beautiful tie up here in the blue corner. Pavlides moves forward and says, I can elbow too, don't worry about that. We've got 10 seconds to go in this midway round, 3rd of 5. And that'll do for 3 in the book. Such an arm wrestle. Reece, how'd you see that round?
Amazing, and through super hyperactive ADHD kid eyes. You know, Nat just keeps taking the back in the clinch as soon as they link up. I think Shannon needs to go back, maintain more of a distance, stay away from the clinch, and try keep that distance game in where she can just 1-2 kick, 1-2 kick.
A local favourite booked for a fight on the 17th of May. Who will be on the plane? We'll find out very shortly. It's Bex Tui ringside with the great Reece Lightning, who's resisting eating the chicken schnitzel that the staff has put in front of him.
You could have a ribeye on the bone. I'm that excited. I don't care at the moment.
I think you've got a ribeye on the bone right now. Anyhow, move on. There are children listening. Beautiful exchanges here directly above us. So privileged. And it's Tilbrook just starting to really click into gear early in this 4th round. But we've seen it is so hard to fuss Nat Pavlides.
Yeah. Like, she's either just got the world's greatest poker face or is just super calm.
Yeah, very calm people, the Swedes. Very nonplussed about stuff.
Yeah. It's just crazy. But then again, you look at her ancestry. She's been raiding and pillaging for centuries.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know, she's used to being in the front line. It's in her genetics.
Tilbrook, inside leg there, doubles up the jab, try and distract the eyes of Pavlides, who's having none of it, and they come into that territory, and again, straight away, what I like here is Nat Pav is not wasting any time. So often you see people go into the clinch where they've got an advantage and they don't knee, and it gets broken up, and it's a waste of energy.
Yeah.
Waste of energy, but Tilbrook will keep coming. We know that. She's a steam train.
Could you imagine going into a clinch, being Nat, and not kneeing, and then having to go back to the corner and tell Peasy, I didn't knee because I'm tired.
Yeah. No thanks.
Yeah, you just knee.
You do not tell Benjamin Button. The beautiful overhand right there from Tilbrook. Sniff of leather for Pavlides, and Tilbrook goes to work with knees of her own, but Pav turns her nicely again and again. Clinch work, if you're a student of Muay Thai and you dip out on the clinch work, this is where it can potentially win you a fight and a seat to Lumpini Stadium.
That's it. Like, you know, this is now a thing for Infliction, going to overseas, going to Thailand, going to Infliction. It's Lumpini Stadium. Like, kids, if you're in the game, don't hide away from it. I know clinch work sucks at the start, but you'll learn to love it. And then it'll become your favourite part of the game. There's nothing better than dominating someone in a clinch that bad that they just mentally give up.
Oof.
Or you can clip them with a nice knee in the breadbasket and you hear them do the big as they exhale.
There he is. You'll never hear that again. Reece Lightning advocating training.
Oh, Vikings cut.
And it is bleeding, and it's bleeding into the eye.
Nah, they'll wipe it away. Look, Maxwell's already onto the movement.
It's above the eye. I think it's above the eye, which is a problem because it could potentially, what you want to worry about, folks, is impairment of vision. So we've got medical staff who've already got the gloves on, ready to go.
Look, I think it's in the hairline, in the middle of her head.
Some of the hardest ones to stitch, apparently.
It's going to be, because if they want to stitch that, poor Nat's going to end up with a bald spot.
We'll have a look. She looks disappointed, and, you know, even if it hasn't hurt her physically, psychologically, Pavlides, someone who's used to being in control, this is the sort of thing that can turn a fight because it starts getting into your head, literally.
Yeah, I don't know, she's a Swede, the old gods are with her, Tyre will be watching, I reckon this will psych her up. She'll come out banging now.
That's an elbow from Tilbrook. I think we'll be looking for that footage back in the truck. Some stage, we should be able to grab that for you, if not now, between the next round.
Here we go.
We work with the best in the business, folks, and I have a feeling you're about to see. Thank you very much, mate. People appreciate it. People always want to talk to you when you I've got a microphone strapped to my head. There it is.
Just that glancing elbow straight up
That's all it takes. All it takes.
I'm going to call about 6 stitches, but Peasy is one of the gangsters of the game.
Remember Wayne Parr saying he got 54 stitches from the Chris Allen fight? 54 from one fight.
He's got a head that needs regular panel beating. And you know why I can say that? Because he's not in the country and I'm safe. I'm over the internet. Yeah. I'm a true keyboard warrior.
Again, we see there, Pavlides, the one time her guard really slipped in that round, she cops that glancing elbow. Well, has that elbow turned the psyche of the fight? We've got 2 minutes left in this 5-round fight, which has been a war between Shannon Tilbrook and Nat Pavlides. This is your final round.
Yeah,
3 minutes left, sorry, folks. I'm going to ask you this, Reece, and ask you to switch on your analytics for this final round and tell me, first of all, what Tilbrook has to do to win.
If I'm Tilbrook's coach, you rough up that cut as hard as you can. You're in that clinch, you just massage it. Get all the Vaseline out and rip that thing open. And then if you're Peasy, you keep that guard up. You keep that cross guard, you keep away, and you just keep chopping. If it comes to that clinch, knee.
Already that cut starting to weep. It's very difficult to vas that part of the skin. It's so tight. So tight, and Nat Pavlides clearly just anchoring the guard up there, and that does change the psyche, doesn't it? It gives you something to think about.
I think Nat's holding her head pretty gangster at the moment. She's got it pretty still, so there's not much movement on the blood. I think the ref will only stop it if she starts trying to wipe the blood away.
Tilbrook gives the back away again and cops a couple of right knees there. Pavlides wants to go to work because Tilbrook's trying to land those elbows again. There, every exchange, she's clearly been told by her corner. That's the spot. That's the money shot for you. You want to open this girl up and put her on her backside.
It literally is a money. It looks like a coin slot. Like we've got her. Infliction's going to bring out a Nat Pavlides money box tin now.
Dolomites.
Yeah, Dolomites account.
Straightforward. Love that straight jab from Pav. We tie up and now it's Tilbrook with the knees.
Minute 20 on the clock, and they're just both trying to get into that cut. It's like one's trying to protect it, the other's trying to rough it up.
And this is what I mean. This is an inch of an entire person's body. And so, talk about changing psyche. Now the entire fight is about this inch of the body, whereas before it was about hit where you can.
So,
the
big spinner! It wakes up Shannon, and she's like, just smiles it off.
And Tilbrook fires back. Don't worry about that. It was a clean spinning back fist, but not a heap on it. I think the speed and timing were a fraction off there from Pavlides. You hear the gentleman in my microphone there. If you can't read, 45 seconds to go. Tilbrook eats a right hand, steps forward straight through with the elbow.
My only thing would be for either of these girls, and for future when they get their braids done, I know it because I get the braids done, is don't do them so tight because it does peel the skin back tighter, so it takes less of an impact to split the skin.
There you go, some hair advice.
Hair advice.
In your last 30 seconds.
You can take it because I'm a gangster.
Self-declared. Do not trust a self-declared gangster. 10 seconds to go in this one. One of my favourite fights of recent memory and one that should live on again. One of these women will go to Lumpini. Who will it be? I'm going to put you on the spot. Which one of your Facebook friends is going to Lumpini Stadium? Reece Lightning.
I call it a draw and we're all going.
That's it. We'll go to Bali instead. Yeah. Well, it's a tough one. The Tilbrook, the hands were beautiful. We'll see in this replay. How did you see that final round?
I seen Tilbrook finally wake up and just go, this is the game plan from now. And she executed that last round on her game plan amazingly. Unfortunately, I feel like Nat will win just from the clinch game. Early rounds, taking the back and throwing them knees in.
A million knees to the outside thigh of Tilbrook versus a devastating barrage of elbows to the face of Pavlides.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, our judges score this fight 49-46, 49-46, 50-46 for a unanimous points decision. The winner, who is going to Lumpini Stadium in the 28th of May. Correct, I got it right. Ladies and gentlemen, our winner, the red corner, Nathalie Viking Pavlides.
The greyhound-loving Viking does it over the South Australian elbow bomber. What a fight, Reese. Congratulations, both women, and big congratulations, Nat Pav, on screen. You're off to Lumpini Stadium, girlfriend.